One take. One take, one take. This is NBA one take. Oh, woo. One take. Oh, woo. Featuring yours truly, Pretty Boy Lakers. NBA one take for your head. NBA one take for your brain. Coming to you live from my home. This is NBA one take, January 31st, 2024. All right, the NBA was All-Star Reserve was announced. So you got Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, James Harden, the Beard, and AD, Triple J, Jared Jackson Jr., Wimby, Sengun, and J Dub. That's on the West. For the East, Darius Garland, got Kate Cunningham, JB, there's Jalen Brown, Siakam, Evan Mobley, Dame, and Tyler Hero to round it out. Now everyone's talking about the snubs. You got Luca and Trey Young, who normally gets snubs, but the big one was Lamelo. Um, Lamelo was the lead vote getter in the East with guards, and he wasn't selected to start, nor was he selected to be a reserve. Now, people are looking at the record of the Hornets. They're atrocious. I think they got one win um, without him being there, and they got 12 wins on the season. All right. I think Lamelo should have started, but I don't think he should have been a reserve. Mainly the reserve is picked for players that's doing good on teams and their teams is in good positions. Starters, I think, should just be voted by the fans. I understand people talk about the Zaza Pachulia thing or whatever. You know what? If it happens, let them do it. Whatever. Because almost the All Star game too much is of a joke. Now with the way they're going to be doing it, Kenny, Charles, and Chuck is going to be picking eight. They're going to be picking their teams, and then those teams is going to battle it out on Saturday against the winner of the Rising Stars game. So you're gonna have that dynamic, and then the two winners from Saturday is gonna face each other Sunday for an All Star game, somewhat championship. Whatever. Um. So you got that. I'm not. It's something new. I'm not too fond of it, but they want to do something. I don't know. They just want to try to get the things competitive. I told you it's been non-competitive for a long time, a long time, and this you could literally say since damn near. I mean, what we're talking about, like late '90s, So I mean, you had some good finishes around some All Star games, but that's when we're talking about real competitive basketball. All right, let me get to the three games on a docket because I'm just gonna lead off on that. My Lakers, we smashed the Wizards. Woo! Smashed them. 134-96. No Anthony Davis, he's resting. LeBron had 24 to 11. Ruchi Hachimura had 22 and returned to his former team. He was looking to score. Jackson Hayes had 10 points and 10 rebounds. Austin Reeves 17, and Shake Milton off the bench with 21. Yeah, baby, we do what we do. I'm telling you, we do what they do. The Wizards, they albatross. You already know about them. But Jordan Poole has 16 and Kyle Kuzma's 13. They're the worst. They're one of the worst teams in the league. The direction of the Wizards is always going to be something different. So we'll see with that. All right, and the next game of the night is the Cleveland Cavaliers as they smash the Atlanta Hawks 133-115, led by Donovan Mitchell, who had 24 points. Darius Garlandfish with 22. Evan Mobley 16 and 10 in limited action. Ty Jerome off the bench with 20, and Jalen Tyson off the bench. Young boy had 15. Listen, Cavs, best record in the league. They know what they're doing. They're going to continue to win, especially against teams like this. Trey Young, in the All Star snub, he had 15 to 10. Ricochet finished with 30, and DeAndre Hunter finished with 25. It's they're without Jalen. They're without Jalen Johnson, so I don't know what's going on with the Hawks because people are inquiring about certain players on their teams, and the Hawks is not responding or showing little but no real interest. So they may be waiting to the offseason to do some real overhaul moves. All right. The last game of the night. This was a good game. This is really, really good. Came controversial at the end as the Memphis Grizzlies defeat the Houston Rockets 120-119 scoring, and this is a real good scoring game where you got Jared Jackson Jr. with 21, Desmond Bane 24 and 12, Luke Kennard with 22, and Steven Adams. Santi Aldama finished with 15. For the Rockets, Jalen Green 25, Amon Thompson 21, Dylan Brooks 22, Steven Adams he had 11 points, 10 rebounds, a good outing for him, and Tyree Easton finished with 13 and 12 off the bench. Okay, this is a good game, good game that came down to the wire with a Desmond Bane layup. This is going back and forth towards the end, but it was a good, wild, crazy finish that we need. The two teams, I'm telling you, most likely going to see each other in the playoffs. I have a feeling we're going to get Rockets and Grizzlies down the line somewhere. All right, a series I watched, Landman Season 1. This was good. It was a Taylor Sheridan series. You know him from Yellowstone and Lioness, Special Ops Lioness, as well. And this is good. I'm telling you, this is really good. It's about the oil business. Billy Bob Thornton is in there. You got John Hamm, who's his boss. Demi Moore is the wife of John Hamm. And you got Ali Lauder, who's Billy Bob Thornton's character, Tommy Norris's ex-wife. But then and it just several others as well. Tommy Norris, he's a landman. So definition of landman, he runs around oil things. He's like an overseer of them pumping oil, and a lot of decisions is made. His day is always crazy. They're in Texas, and John Hamm is his boss, and it's just a lot going on. And it's very informative too, also about the oil industry, and people is just unfamiliar. It's very, very, very informative. But there's just so many different problems. You got Mexican cartel, you got politicians, you got lawyers. You have so many different dynamics that comes into this man's day, and so much going on with all these characters. He has his son who wants to become a oil man, and then he works with him, and it's just that dynamic. And he has his daughter who's out there, crazy young teenagers, do all types of things, and his wife is just a piece of work. And then he has his friends, and this lawyer comes in. She's supposed to be doing deals, and it's a lot. This is a real good series. I love it. Hopefully, something else comes down the pike as a season 2. They didn't confirm it yet, but it was received very well. And Landman, this is something I really suggest. This is really, really good. But this is NBA One Takes Pretty Boy Laker, and I'm out.